A writer, a photographer, on the road exploring a fascinating world in a state of perpetual motion, constantly departing while always arriving, seeking a window into an ever-changing universe. This is Wion Traveler. There's no doubt in my mind, India has made me a better photographer. There's reasons why shooters from across the world consider this country such a treasure trove. The colors, the chaos, the wildlife, the myriad scenes from daily life in radically different looking cities. And a mind-boggling array of peoples and cultures come together to make India a fascinating place to explore and an absolute joy to photograph. I go across to Gurugram when I'm in Delhi, usually for a night out. Today I'm here first thing in the morning, and I'm visiting a very special place. A museum that showcases cameras and celebrates the analog. Museo Camera opened recently and is dedicated to photography. On display are some of the oldest cameras in existence and other assorted photographic paraphernalia. There's also a collection of old prints that are displayed in the multiple galleries, a library, and even a visual history of photography. Astonishingly, the museum has been put together by one man. Aditya Arya is a commercial and travel photographer who has collected thousands of cameras that now adorn the museum displays.
Welcome to Museo Camera.
You are the man behind this museum?
Well, this is my dream.
Yeah? A lot of this comes from your personal collection, is it?
I have collected.
Including this amazing chandelier with...
Yeah. It wasn't like this.
It wasn't the chandelier like this in your house?
Yeah.
So how is the layout now? You have a gallery also, you have a museum?
So the ground floor is galleries.
Yeah.
Dark room. The first floor is art galleries.
Okay.
Second floor is workshop areas and workshop rooms. Okay. Library. So it's
library also even?
Yeah.
Wow. So where do we start? Should we have a walk around in the
Sure.
galleries?
Let's come to the...
All right. It's a fantastic space, huh?
Yeah.
It must be thousands of square feet, this place.
It's around 18,000 square feet.
Wow. Wow, dates back hundreds of years. 1835, huh?
So 1827, but...
That's the first photograph ever taken.
Yeah, but the birthday of photography is 19th August 1839. That's when the French gifted it to the world, to the mankind. And they removed the patent from photography.
Wow.
So this traces the history of some of the most important, significant things which happened.
Well, even Hasselblad is mentioned by name there.
Some important photographers. Pinhole camera is how photography, the idea of image started. Then camera obscura, which was used by some of the most famous painters like Vermeer, who actually traced the scenes and then filled in the colors later on.
Wow.
And
what's the difference between a pinhole camera and camera obscura? It's the same thing.
Camera obscura has a lens.
Oh.
Pinhole does not have a lens.
All right.
There is a button which doesn't exist in any of these cameras, which is there on your cell phone and every digital camera. Think of that button. Can you think of a button?
Auto mode.
No. That button has changed the way people look, talk. It's called delete. Now the point is today
that's gone out the window.
there is no pre-visualization. You shoot first And then you keep shooting because you got a 32 GB card and you go cut.
That raises an interesting question because it also gives you the ability to look at it and then to make adjustments. So with that, it gives you the opportunity to
manipulate
more quickly adjust the settings to get it correctly. While if, let's say if you shoot on film, then only when you've made all the mistakes and once the film is over and when you develop it, then you'll get to know that, oh no, this was too much light, or oh no, that was not working out. So do you think that with digital it leads to better photography, or do you think that film made people think and that it made them plan and that is making people better photographers?
I would like people to think before clicking. Photography was something which was created as a proof, a thing which you could walk up to the judge and say, "My lord, here is the proof."
The photographic
Today
evidence.
is the biggest suspect.
For young people, this is an unknown world. Museo Camera runs workshops on various aspects of photography, including how to develop film. I would love to enroll. This is an excellent example of stuff Mirage and I lose out on because we're always on the road. Today, we will develop a salt print, which is a technique created in the mid-1830s by Henry Fox Talbot. The process involves coating a sheet of paper in a weak salt solution and letting it dry. The paper is then brushed with a strong silver nitrate solution, which makes it light sensitive. After mounting the paper and negative to a frame, we will be placing the mounted paper in direct sunlight and let the UV rays do the exposure work. Looking at how long and arduous the process is to make handmade photos, it makes me wonder if anyone is using analog photography anymore. Then again, we met Tikam Chand in Jaipur last year, who uses a camera over 100 years old to take portraits of people on the streets, developing them on the spot. The best part was his custom-made photo masala, and the photos turned out pretty interesting.
A weekend in Delhi. Now I admit that Johan and I aren't really qualified to comment on how to make the most of your weekend given that we are hardly ever in town. We do humbly suggest though that if all you can spare is a weekend to travel, then don't cram too much into 2 days and definitely try and spend as little time on the road. Karma Lakelands is a gated community with its very own golf course that I played a few years back. Now it's a full-fledged resort with chalets for visitors, a popular restaurant, a farm and all kinds of sports facilities. It's within striking distance of Delhi and yet feels like a world away from the capital.
Such a beautiful golf course here.
It is, huh? Well,
Unimaginable, yeah.
You would say that, wouldn't
This
you?
is scenic. And this is scenery at its best, yeah.
Well, folks, this is the Karma Lakelands Golf Club and it's on the outer fringes of Gurgaon. Technically, we're still in the NCR, but certainly doesn't feel like it.
You're definitely a part of Gurgaon.
Right, but like, look at
Sector
this.
80, but it's home away from home.
Right.
A place where you just can't miss.
Well, Shiv here is the resident pro at Karma Lakelands.
Hi, guys.
And he has bravely volunteered to play one hole with me. I don't blame him. A pro like him and a rank amateur like me.
Let's go ahead.
All right, so I'm going to. So you're saying this tree line?
Indeed.
If I hit about 200 yards, I'm okay.
Oh, you're more than well, yeah.
All right, I'm going to tee off first because I don't want to come under pressure.
Go ahead, the honor is all yours here.
Oi! Well, that is a pro swing right there. Shiv,
Thank you so much.
Shiv, you are bona fide. Well, you know, I have been to Karma Lakelands before. I came many years
Right.
back. And at that point in time, there was only a golf course.
Indeed.
And what I like most about this course is, well, you know, you're not, there are no members breathing down your neck. And, well, if you're a beginner, or for that matter, if you're not a beginner, but somebody who's never learned how to play well like me, then it's a very comfortable course to play on.
You know, after that first shot that you hit,
Right.
your statement is bang opposite to what you just told me.
No, wo to theek hai. Wo to, it's, you know,
You've
that
hit a fantabulous golf shot, my friend, and I think
Brownie.
you're an asset to this game.
By Jove, nobody ever accused me of that.
This beautiful 9-hole golf course
Right.
is so unique.
Right.
It's one of a kind. And
Right.
I would tell you, having played around all the golf courses in the world,
Right.
that this golf course is second to none. And
Okay.
the best part of
how would you qualify that?
I'm just going to tell you that. This is the only golf course, or one of the most few, where, being a 9-hole golf course, you can play every club in the bag, from the driver
Right.
up to the lob wedge.
Right.
And this is the course where each shot is going to go ahead and test your skills.
Really? Or lack of them thereof.
That takes us to your ball.
All right, we'll take that up when we finish up. So this is what, about 130 and 40, or is it
You're
long?
looking at about 140 yards, and if you were to look at the wind here, which
Right.
plays a very integral role,
Right.
you're going to see that you've got a little bit of tailwind. Take your full swing,
Okay.
feel it home. You've got some tailwind to support you. The easier you swing it, the better you're going to feel.
I can't swing easy. Okay, stay behind.
Beautiful.
All right.
How gorgeous is that, Mirage?
All right, that's all right. Is that over the green?
Well, it's on the back edge, hopefully.
Back edge, yeah.
And it shouldn't have kind of rolled
All
over.
right, that's not too bad.
But an exceptional golf shot, my friend.
I'll take that.
Compliments. All right. You put me under pressure again, Mirage, haven't you?
You have to make birdie, bro. This is your resident pro
All right,
of this
let's-
golf course. If you don't make birdie, that's not happening.
Let's give it a shot.
All right, go for it. Yeah, I pulled it a wee bit left, but that's because you were trying to be greedy and spin it.
That's all right.
Hallelujah. Not a, very, very, very clean. But also, these are not your clubs.
That's all right. So that's the first green, Mirage.
I'm off the green,
There you are. That's all right.
and there's another ball right there.
That's mine. Yes, indeed.
Oh, well,
So it's a beautiful green.
it is very pretty, yes. Chalo ji, dikhao. Show me the line.
Mirage, all said and done,
What are you doing? A bump and run.
the honor's yours.
Why is it mine?
But
You're-
anyway, I'm going to go ahead first.
Very pretty. Oh, very nice.
All right. It's a straight putt, practically straight. Lovely.
How's that?
Well done, my friend. Well done.
An easy par, as they say.
Here we go.
An easy par, bro.
True.
You're absolutely right. You know your course. Surprisingly, even you know my game.
Thank you.
And that's in. That's another par. Thank you very much, bro. That was to be
It
expected.
was such a pleasure. Such a pleasure, Mirage.
Obviously,
Thank
I get
you
a stroke, so
very
I win.
much.
Stroke to मिलेगा, मैं तो 18 handicap हूँ.
The winner takes it all, yeah? Go ahead. And thank you for coming to Karma, yeah?
Thanks a lot. Yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
So, any holes I should watch out for in particular? Any pretty holes?
Yeah. 2, very pretty.
Right.
Very, very pretty.
Right.
2, 5's a dog leg right.
Oh, lovely.
That's even pretty.
This is a Pacific Coast design.
Yeah.
Ah,
By
I see.
Dr. Phil Ryan, yeah.
Oxford is also
That's right.
Phil Ryan Coast. I see.
Absolutely.
Isn't Black Mountain also a Pacific Coast?
I'm not aware.
It is. It is. Black Mountain is also. I played a lot of Pacific Coast designs. Righto, sir. Thank you for
Such
your time.
a pleasure, Mirage.
Ditto. Maybe
all
next
the very
time.
best, and
we'll
God
play
bless you. Oh, yes, indeed, we will. Thank you.
Righto.
And we see you soon.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
Okay, so I think it would be unfair to expect Shiv to have an unprejudiced opinion of this golf course, but I have to admit that it is, by any yardstick, a fine layout and great fun to play. So this is what I usually do over the weekends, take off for these little golfing holidays. Well, this is not really a holiday, this is more like a golfing staycation. But this time around I found that since the last time I came here, which was a few years back, Karma has added like a proper resort. So now they've got basketball, squash, tennis, swimming, cricket, you name it. Which is why I figured that even Johan would probably not get bored here, and he's going to be in soon, and he can probably get some other games, and he's usually very talented in most games, but I have a feeling here I'm going to get my own back.
Sweet, Mirage isn't one for slumming it out, and this place seems like yet another pish-posh golf resort. I think I really need to learn how to play this game. Karma Chalets has a number of residential options for visitors, and I'm staying at one called Rabbit's Burrow. It reminds me of a place I stayed in Tuscany. Cozy, luxurious, and pretty. I don't mind this life at all. This burrow makes for one happy bunny. I've heard about Under the Neem, a popular restaurant here that's open to all and sundry. That's where Mirage and I have planned to rendezvous. The restaurant has been making waves for its farm to plate concept.
The heart is true. Baby. Mr. Castell, welcome. You made it.
Man.
How's it going, man?
How's it going, bro?
When did you get in?
I just came in just now.
Huh?
First coffee of the day.
Hot, huh?
Brutal.
Man.
You just came from golf? How was it? bit hot.
Bro, don't even ask. High on enthusiasm and terrible on performance.
Well,
and the heat doesn't help.
You know, having a good mood always helps. I suppose. How about
place,
food?
huh?
Have you had any food?
No, I haven't. Yeah, I had a bit of a beverage after my golf.
Well, that's, I think, mandatory.
I have heard about this place, but I've never been here before.
Okay. Well, I mean, should we order lunch then? Or?
Yeah, why not? Why not?
I think we should just, let's get a bigger table. Huh? Let's get a proper table.
Sure. Croquet, huh? Have you ever played any?
I
It's
was
perfect for
actually,
you.
I was
it was very popular amongst.
I was the reigning champion in our family.
It was meant for old English ladies, so I guess it will just fit right in.
Say no more. It's a challenge.
Oh, after a full day's golf, all of this looks good.
Hello.
Hi there.
Welcome to Under the Neem.
Thank you very much. We are a
What
bit
are you going to have today?
I don't know, we're a bit at sea. You seem to have quite a
Yeah.
eclectic sort of mix here.
Okay.
What would you recommend?
So I do definitely recommend the Sattu Sharbat. It's a very different drink, but I'm sure you've never tried a good tasting Sattu. Do you know what it's made of?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah?
I mean, sattu I have had, like Bihari thing,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
I've
yeah.
had, it's really heavy. I've had it, but I didn't know you could make a shot.
Yeah, it's healthy and heavy,
Right.
but you
Really?
must give it a try.
Is it
It's got
healthy?
a lot of condiments in it that go inside.
Right.
And it's actually supposed to be a poor man's drink, but we've made our own twist to it at Under the Neem, yeah.
I thought sattu was like ghee, deep fried.
No, no,
Isn't
no.
it?
It is
not?
good, I'm
No,
sure.
no,
You
really?
like it.
All right.
Yeah.
Do you want to join us?
Yeah, sure. Let me get your drinks and food and come though.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right.
So, what would you like to have?
I'll go with your recommendation, but probably something less.
So let me
less-
surprise
less
you.
strange.
Yeah. All right, great.
Okay, thank you. All right, here it comes. That looks like an iced tea.
Oh wow.
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 What goes where?
This looks like a Long Island iced tea almost. It's a huge one.
No, you're not getting a long island. Very subtle, but no, you're not. Oh, look at that.
Wow, you get a whole platter there, huh?
Thank you.
What is that? That's the Bihari thing, is it?
Very
Does
well.
all these things mix with the?
Yeah, yeah. You can add all these condiments if you'd like.
Right.
A little spice, a little onion. This is roasted chana.
Roasted
but
chana.
have a go at it like without adding anything as well.
All right then. Cheers.
Take a sip.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you. Thank you. I can.
It's got a quite strong color. This thing. It's like it's got turmeric in it.
Wow. Is that
Tastes
nothing I've
good.
ever had?
This thing is like a cool iced
Yeah.
tea with a bit of bitterness to it. It's quite nice. So for food, it's the same thing, vegetables and everything.
Food, it's the same thing as well, yeah. So we have one vegetable garden right here. So we actually have this dish called Chef's Morning Walk Collection. So he actually would go into the khet, pluck the fresh vegetables, lettuce, tomatoes of the day, and then make a salad and a soup out of it.
It's like a salad of
So,
the day.
Yeah, salad of the day, soup of the day. You won't know what it is. You know, one day will be something else, the other will be something else. So it really just depends on the produce.
What if you ordered us? What's the food we're getting?
I'm getting you the food that basically represents our farm to table concept the best.
Really? Oh wow! Look at that. So these are.
So the baba ganoush is straight from the bengan
I see.
or the brinjal is straight from our vegetable garden as well.
Very nice. Wow, and those
For some meat lovers, you have some non-veg going there.
What is this as the base?
And I'm sure you've never seen a plating of a watermelon salad like this
No.
before, right?
Okay, I'm gonna dig in.
Great, so dig in.
Shall I serve you some?
No, I'm fine. Go first, yeah.
All right. Wow, this is.
How long has this place been open now, the restaurant?
So it's just been a year now. We opened last year, October. Winters, we have croquet, we have a chessboard, we have a carom board. Everything's going to be...
we have a croquet
yeah?
challenge coming up. Yeah.
So you have a good sporty day ahead of you.
Yes, we will do all that. First, I'll let Johan get the better of me at a game of croquet. Then perhaps we'll swing a racket later.
Yeah.
This is all about sport for us.
I think so. There's
Great,
so much on
perfect.
offer. Yeah.
We'll probably, now that we know what to order, we'll probably come and eat again at some point.
That sounds good. Yeah.
So it's all the in-house catering from this place.
Everything.
So even if you order in the room, it's going to come from
Yes,
here. Oh, lovely.
yes, yes.
Perfect. On that bombshell.
Yeah.
All right. Croquet. All right, Johan. Oh no. Yeah. Okay. It's a mulligan. Mulligan. When you start, you get a second chance. I get a second chance. Because you're a Swedish champion, aren't you? For those who may not be familiar with the game, the idea in croquet is to drive the ball with these big mallets through a series of hoops towards an end stake. Johan claims to be the Swedish champion in croquet, and he's certainly way better than me. All right, Mitch. Way to go, buddy. You win. The garden chess is another matter, a striking game of brain and brawn. Considering his on-court demeanor, you'd think Johan is a pro. Frankly, I did expect him to be quite good given his talents in other sports. Apparently not.
After the tennis, we stand around shooting baskets as dusk sets. What a fun day it's been. We're both dog-tired, and it's time to call it a day.